Hey guys, my name is Ariana Valdes and I play Viola in the new musical Love is Love is Love, the musical. A few months ago, I had a little bit of time off between contracts doing theater, and I found myself starting to make jewelry. A passion project of mine is my new small business, which is called RiRiPurpose. The name comes from a nickname that I received while I was on tour. People called me Riri for short. I kind of ran with that and decided to use that in combination with something that I'm really passionate about, and that is repurposing. I have always loved salvaging, saving, finding, and embracing secondhand objects, items, clothes, vintage or old, used, single-use type items, and that has led me to this ever so colorful wall that you see behind me. So this is my jewelry wall.
The Great Wall of Jewelry.
One thing I knew that when I was done with tour I wanted to do was to reclaim all of the things that I own. I had to go through my storage unit, which was left for a couple of years. I had to weed through all of my stuff. I watched Marie Kondo, who is all about getting rid of things that don't bring you joy. And that was a really helpful tool for me. I finally had the time to face the music on everything that I had been carrying with me for 34 years. As I was finding what brought me joy still in my belongings, I also realized that there was a reason I was keeping these things, and it's because I put value into them. Whether it was sentimental value, whether it was financial value, knowing that I spent a certain amount of money on an item, or if it brings up a sense memory. I had been carrying around quite a bit of broken jewelry. I always said, and I'm talking about for like at least 10 years, I said, I'm gonna do something with this jewelry. It's broken, it's too pretty just to throw it away. There's still value in this item. And not only is there value in the beauty of it, but there's value in not just throwing something away that 9 times out of 10 won't get recycled. It just goes to a landfill. It gets burned somewhere, it causes pollution, it continues this ever so crazy spiral of fast use. We have fast fashion, right? We can buy a t-shirt or a dress at the store for fairly inexpensive prices now, and we use it maybe a couple of times. And unless it's something we really, really love, we either forget about it and it's left, and then we go through our closets and we declutter and donate it, or throw it away. And that applies to things that we buy that are inexpensive, perhaps, or maybe they are expensive, but they fall apart, they break, whether it's jewelry, household items, and certainly items that we purchase that are wrapped in plastic, that have plastic lids and plastic containers or cardboard boxes that come with plastic within them, and all sorts of things that we just are so quick to throw away because they're in our way. So as I was going through my storage unit, I was looking at all of my stuff thinking, I have to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with all of this stuff. But I knew I was going to do something, not just throw it away. And so that jewelry that I had been holding on to for so long now had this bigger meaning. I began seeking out objects in addition to what I already had. I started sorting out all of my jewelry. I have a really awesome organization station. Everything's pretty well organized. I have it all in sections so that I know where I can find something I want to work with. I don't want to waste those things. And I think a lot of people don't know how to revitalize these things, so they just toss them. One of the first things that I went and purchased online was this handy dandy hole puncher. Just bought myself a drill bit. I needed something that could cut into harder plastic or wood. And so something I am going to be sharing with you today is Scrabble pieces. And you might also notice behind me with my jewelry, I love using board games. All sorts of board games, card games, and repurposing and upcycling those pieces into unique and colorful jewelry. Something I just started working on with the drill bit are these funky Uno rummy pieces. As we go into Pride Month, I thought it would be incredibly fitting to make a Pride themed necklace. I also decided that I'm going to make a Love is Love is Love the musical earring. I went ahead and printed out our Love is Love is Love the musical logo, quite a few, so we can play around and test some ideas. What I think I'm going to do is use one of my favorite kinds of glue, which is Mod Podge. This glue is amazing. I love to collage. I love to do collage artwork, and I translate that into my jewelry as well. The last Broadway show I saw before the shutdown was the musical Company, and it had advertisements inside the playbill for all of the currently running musicals on Broadway. And we have Mean Girls and Jagged Little Pill, Hadestown, Phantom of the Opera. So many incredible shows that have been shuttered. Ugh, I miss Broadway so much. So this is one of the few ways I keep Broadway alive in my house, and I love selling these earrings to people to help just put Broadway back into our lives. Just a little, if there's like one way we can wear it with pride. And hopefully we can wear Love is Love is Love the musical with pride too. Another Mod Podge project I made was using the biographies and clippings from playbills on wig heads. Another Mod Podge pair I've made are using bottle caps and old sheet music bags that I hope to sell. Love the color of this bag. It's just one of my favorites. Blue clutch, which has a nice handy dandy wrist all blue. And I used some of my old sheet music, which happens to be German art song. You can probably already tell I love to reuse things, upcycle things, and rethink what can be used. Doing my part to reduce waste in my own life, my initiative with RiRiPurpose is to take one man's trash but make it fashion. What I'm working on here first is a Pride necklace, and I am using Scrabble pieces. I've actually already prepped them. I drilled holes into both sides, and then I glued hooks. And so now I am going to attach these together. I also already started connecting a chain to the letter P. So what I'll be using for this are these handy dandy hooks. And we're gonna go with silver to match the hooks that we already have. All you really need for this is a pair of pliers. It can be a little finicky. Connect your two pieces with the hook. Take your pliers. pretty particular about the way I close my hooks. One of my personal pet peeves in any jewelry I buy is when the hooks don't line up perfectly and they're like overlapping or they're like wedged together. So I really do try and take time to like make sure that they're in line, but also imperfections happen and that's okay. Well, now we got our PR. We're gonna continue, add another hook, connect our R to our I, PRI. Let's go for the D. Oh God. That's not what I meant. We got PRID, PRID. Last one. So I just finished making my pride necklace. And now I can wear it with pride. Let's see how it looks. I got my pride necklace and my pride earrings. Now these are also repurposed materials and upcycled from a classic childhood board game. One of my favorites, Candyland. Definitely had a lot of fun with Candyland. I mean, Candyland is colorful, so what's not to like? Let's get back to our Love is Love is Love, the musical earrings. So I have two ideas that I'm working with. One is repurposing some pieces from a board game called Fact or Crap. I use these as the base for many earrings because they're sturdy cardboard and they're generally pretty easy to work with. I went ahead and took some whiteout and painted whiteout on both sides so that the underneath side of these will be pure white and hopefully you will not see Fact or Crap. The other set of earrings I'm going to try out are these hexagon earrings that I've already made. So I just take a pencil and trace around the shape that I want to create. Just like that. And I'm simply going to cut it. I think this is gonna make a really cute earring. You can see it now. Rocking out to the music. Love is love, love is love, love is love, love is love. This musical has a lot of fun music and it's so good as a performer to get to learn new music and help flesh out a new musical. Definitely love being able to be a part of this show. Here's my dog. She's got to alert me. There may be intruders. Dizzy, come here. Come here. Come. Come here. Come here, baby. Here she is. She's my little companion dog. Oh, what do you think? Bye, Desi.
So now we have our two hexagon-shaped pieces of paper, and I'm going to start with one of these earrings.
Look at that. Oh, cute. I like that. All right, so let's do another one.
1, 2, 3, come on!
Okay, lights out. And we're back. Glued this one. I'm gonna do the other one now. All right, there we go. So we're gonna set those aside, let them dry.
Set it and get it.
And now I'm gonna go ahead and do my circles. All right, we have our two circles.
The next step is to make it more like an earring. So I'm going to go ahead and take my hole puncher, and just right in the top center, like that. I'm going to punch a hole.
to finish out this set of earrings, we have to put hooks on. I have silver stainless steel hooks like this. And these. We're going to attach them like so. And just put it right through the hole. Close it back up. I love it because you can just do it all with your fingers. You don't even need your pliers. And then open up the other one. Take the earring hook, throw it on there. And voila, we have our first earring. Love is love is love. Here's the final product.
Let's see how it looks.
Look at that. Love is love is love. I got my pride necklace. I'm ready for pride. Look at that. I feel cute. I feel cute. Oh, let's look and see how the other ones look too. Oh yes, and my favorite color is yellow. So any pop of yellow is awesome in my book. Oh yeah, look at that. See? Love it.
There you have it. We have repurposed 3 different things today. We've repurposed Scrabble board game pieces, these geometric shapes, Factor Crap board game pieces, and just some printer paper.
Thank you so much for taking the time to check out my life, get a little insight into the life of an actor turned entrepreneur. If you are interested in contributing to get any jewelry for yourself, a loved one, friend, family member, or someone who you just think needs a little color in their life, please reach out to me at RiRiPurpose on all social media platforms, including Etsy, Poshmark, Depop, Instagram, and Facebook. And I would be more than glad to help you out with a little special treat to put into your life or someone else's. And don't forget to check out Love is Love is Love, the musical.